bomb. In red base, we have a rolling bomb, and in blue base, we have a TagPro. I think blue team has the advantage, although red team does look like they have the edge in terms of spawns. Actually, that might not be the case. Stuffed Burger looks like he has one better tile.
Yep.
It's gonna be a pretty good race.
And the race is off.
Fatal Ace is going for the boost, and he gets it. Stuffed Burger misses it. Fatal Ace gets that rolling bomb, and then each team not staggering the defensive power-ups, they're just taking them immediately. 2 rolling bombs for red team. Red team here is 21 Juke Street. They're probably going to have to change their name to 22 Juke Street by the end of the season.
Very nice defense by Raja and Stuffed Burger to start everything off. Pocket Weed doing a selfless play there and running back to try and defuse the rolling bomb.
Oh, Cheetos misses the boost right there. Opts not to take that boost either. Taking a long way to the base. Okay, calling out the power-ups. Did he have a mic? Because he really just came out with text. Looks like Cheetos is going to get to the bottom left, but there's a pretty big battle between Raja and Gubbles for the bottom right.
Power-up fight is beginning really early, and these guys are placing way too much emphasis on...
This is the best kind of power-up battle. Three TagPros spawned. Blue team gets 2 of them, and Raja and Gubbles are fighting for the 3rd in the corner.
Gubbles should not be there right now, in my opinion. Hey, but you know what? Smack me upside down.
Fatal Ace is out of base, and he only has Pocket Weed on OD. His TagPro runs out. Will they be able to set the blocks? Oh, clutch cap. That was some good blocking by Snack right there.
That was amazingly close.
Fatal Ace get that. In the end, Raja wins the TagPro battle, but it was in vain as 21 Juke Street take a lead 1-0.
The power-up battles began really early, and I think you're right. They are playing extremely conservative. There was, normally you would not see a power-up fight begin 20 seconds ahead of time, but that was what happened there.
Yeah, usually 15 is a good guideline, but that was a beautiful button by the Fatal Ace. Before that, we saw Cheetos get a great grab as well. He's playing some good support offense. Gubbles takes that rolling bomb that just spawned, could have been a very useful flag carrier.
Oh, what a move by Pocket Weed.
Go bottom left. Oh, he opts not to. It's a nice boost. Juke Cheetos is going to go reach for that for bottom left. And Gubbles also has a grab, but Stuffed Burger returns him.
Pocket Weed's long hold is contributing to them being able to get a lot of power-ups right now. Cheetos should really come back and help Pocket Weed with this, because on a map like Boombox, if you can get... Oh, never mind. It expires. Pocket Weed still staying alive. Swing and a miss.
So I'm going to be out of the play.
Alright, swing and a miss by Gubbles. Pocket Weed with 1 to beat, but Fatal Ace is a TagPro in front.
TagPro.
And it runs out.
Although it does run out. Nice jukes by Pocket Weed, but make it happen. Cheetos on the free grab. Again, comes out of base, but the power-ups launch just a bit too early for him. That gets a hold of that juke, so Cheetos is past him.
Pocket Weed now with the flag. I have to say that right now Incrediballs are having the majority of good chances here, and this is looking really good. Oh, but his angle wasn't good enough, and High Five catches him from behind. High Five tries to go through the gate, but no avail. Gubbles sneaking through. This is a really bad time to go for the power-up right now, though, because Cheetos is coming in with only Fatal Ace defending the flag. Can they make it? Oh, and Gubbles' rolling bomb pays off in the end. And now everyone has a chance to reset. Let's see if they do remember the power-up timers, because there has been a chaotic 2 minutes. Mid should be about to spawn soon if I'm not wrong. Fatal Ace gets the mid rolling bomb, manages to keep it alive. Snack waiting for bottom left, and Cheetos 1v1ing High Five in the base. Fatal Ace with the flag, and this could be really good. Only Cheetos to beat right now. Snack giving up on the power, very wise decision. Boxing Cheetos out. Can they do it? Oh, but Cheetos buys just enough time for his offensive defense to get in place. Fatal Ace with the flag though, and looking really threatening. He is playing with so much confidence. He's not taking those boosts. He's only taking those boosts when he absolutely needs to. Oh, can they get past? Fatal Ace. He waits for the bottom left power up, puts himself in a really precarious situation, but still manages to make it out alive. But Cheetos is free for Incrediballs, and Fatal Ace spikes himself. Gobbles with the flag. Cheetos is feeling pretty safe right now. Just as I say that, he gets tagged. But Pocket Weed is there for the kiss and the reset. Lots of crazy stuff going on in this game. Lots of long hold. Boombox is actually known to be is famous for being a rather defensive map, but the flag has been out for a large portion of this game. We have a Lau in action, and let's see what each team can do to get those grabs. Getting free on Boombox is a boon to both your defense and your offense. Everyone gets to go collect power-ups because the opponent has to play offensive defense, and at the same time, your opponent's offense will not dare to grab. So that is but right now Gobbles is free, but so is Pocket Weed. Gobbles get returned here. Oh, really precarious. Which team can make the solo return? Neither does it in time, and both are returned for offense to run off again. Fatal is kind of contained by Pocket Weed right now, but I think that Fatal is just trying to remain in the opponent base for now because he feels it's safe there. Sneaking out when he sees more opponents coming in. Raja in a tight spot. Oh, a high five gets him. Power-ups are truly out of whack right now. No one's really sure what timer everything is. Bottom right spawns, bottom left spawns. Let's see if Cheetos chooses to go for the rolling bomb in the corner. He does. Raja secures the bottom right Juke Juice, and this could be a good run. If Cheetos can get his rolling bomb intact in base to his own base, rolling bomb can be really powerful on Boombox. Oh, Fatal Ace, the last second grab. Cheetos! If he had remained on the flag tower just a little bit longer. Raja secures TagPro in mid, and the chase is on once again. High five getting tagged by Stuffburger. Both teams have so many players on the opponent's side of the map. Cheetos, can he make it here? I'm not sure
if you realize Raja did right there, but he spiked himself probably intentionally and spawned in base with the TagPro, managed to clear it out. It was a very savvy move by him.
I didn't quite catch it there, but that was probably a great move. Unfortunately, Cheetos couldn't stay alive long enough for that move to pan out. But hey, in TagPro, making a good move, especially on a map like Boombox, is not equivalent to a cap. But you have to keep making those chances in order to get a cap. Cheetos with a beautiful grab off Snack. Does he risk it? Oh, not in time. Stuffburger actually secured the gate for him, but I guess the communication wasn't there. Cheetos grabs the TagPro in mid. Doesn't really help him out, but at the very least denying his opponents of it. Oh, can Gobbles make it in time? And he does. Cheetos is gonna spawn with a TagPro. He has maybe 5 more seconds to make use of it. I don't think he chooses to go for the regrab instead, and perhaps a smart decision. The 21 Juke Street is honestly playing so patient right now. They probably have not grabbed the flag for the past 3 minutes. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just feels like it's so, Everyone is patiently playing offensive defense. They know they have a lead right now and they're holding on to it. Oh, positional mistake. Cheetos has only 2 to beat. He slows down. Very, very risky play by the Incrediballs right now. They have 4 players in base, and just as I say that, Pocket Weed does the smart thing, goes for the regrab. it is so easy to to be counter capped on this map if you don't have a regrab. Beautiful snipe by Snack. Just setting that up and waiting for it. Pocket Weed coming in with 17 seconds to play. Cheetos with the TagPro. High five the last line of defense, and this surely must be a cap. And there it is. 10 seconds left. Incrediballs tie it up. Fatal Ace couldn't quite make it through, and Snack gets returned for the 1-1 tie in the first half. What an intense game. Gosh, that was crazy.
What's up, guys? Just managed to catch the end of that game there. Okay, I'll shut up.
BAllstar is gonna join us for the rest of this commentary, I believe. Hi, BAllstar.
Hi, Top. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, wow, a Radius group. Don't get many of these.
Nqoba, are you familiar with the NLTP server system? How do they decide which servers they play on?
I did manage to catch the end of that half there. It was a pretty nice place.
Very patient play from 21 Juke Street towards the end. They didn't go for anything risky. They played offensive defense, but Cheetos spawned. No, well, one of their defenders spawned with a TagPro in base and cleared them out. So
yeah, I know. I was that was the part that I thought would be an amazing play if it was on purpose. Was if Cheetos, I believe, had the TagPro and the flag, that he should have and did, I guess, kill himself on purpose so that he could clear out the base. And that is what happened. But I don't, like I said, I don't know if it was an on-purpose maneuver or not.
Advanced strategies.
Yeah.
1-1, close game.
Close game.
The next half could potentially end 21 Juke Street's season. So if 21 Juke Street come out with a win here, they have to
win
march
both,
on.
don't they?
Yep, they do.
Yeah.
So they have to win the next half, to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, and I mean it's always incredibly possible. It's tie games are essentially 0-0, right? It's basically like you're playing the half all over again.
Yep.
Let's see who the Fatal Ace. I heard a lot of good things about him, and I was actually even looking towards picking him up into the minor league team.
I heard that he rejected offers, right?
Well, I don't know if that is in fact the case. He was probably offered. The reason I didn't get him, I picked up Blithering instead, which actually was a really good decision because Blithering played great. But I think roughly like 2 days after he tried out and I was still deciding, I saw him in another team practicing like with them, and I was like, oh crap, so obviously these guys are going to pick up Fatal Ace, and I might as well just definitely pick up Blithering then before anybody else does.
So you didn't know that whether he was picked up or not by that point?
No, I had assumed that he was being picked up by the secondary team. Like, I can't remember what team it was. And I was like, well, I guess my decision was made easy then. And I picked up Blithering.
Mm-hmm. Are you in the group right now, BAllstar?
I am.
You're the Sunball.
Yeah, I'm the Sunball. Basically, I have to switch Google accounts for like professional work stuff and then just my regular Google account. And I guess I just signed out and haven't signed it back in yet because it never really mattered. Alright, looks like both teams are ready. What? Oh yeah, I prefer to talk strats.
Okay, I'll cover play by play then. So both teams spawn in right now, and middle is a TagPro, and Incrediballs spawn with a TagPro in their base, a rolling bomb for 21 Juke Street. With this kind of power-up distribution, I think is really vital to win the middle power-up.
I mean, especially on Boombox, the middle power-up is always crucial. I couldn't see where, oh, Fatal Ace. Nicely coming in there. I've never really seen anybody go bottom for getting the middle power-up. I've always seen them go top. But it's weird that it worked out well for him.
I don't think it makes a difference. The distance is the same, right?
Well, I mean, yes and no. I think it really depends on the angle at which you approach it, right? So sweeping down and then up is opposed to, like, you can sort of manage just a left and down. Like if you go up and down, I feel like you'd have to slow down a little bit there. Gubble's just taking laps right now, though.
He had a very close capping opportunity, but it was just not meant to be. He tries to juke out Raja. Raja just stands still, tags him. Good start for 21 Juke Street so far, though, because they're solidly in control of the game. They are the ones with, Pocket Weeds shoots and misses, and this puts Fatal Ace in front of two players, but he's slowing down for some reason, and Raja gets attacked.
I noticed that as well. Not really sure why.
Maybe he was trying to make a power-up play, but that was, in the end, proved to be fatal for him. This is looking very, very good.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a cap.
21 Juke Street draws first blood, and this must do wonders for their confidence right now.
Yeah.
1.5 minutes in, already with a point. Fatal Ace coming in. Can he score the cap? Oh, the block slip. He buttons a player coming in. Wow!
That was a really nice move by Fatal Ace. Obviously nothing came of it, but...
The presence of mind, though, was really amazing. He got rid of one defensive player, so he had one less defender to deal with, and he almost juked his way out of there, too.
I know.
Power-ups arriving soon. Let's see what either team makes of them.
Yep, Pocket Weed's getting middle. Looks like, fighting in the corners. Cheeto's taking it down. So we got a TagPro on defense and a TagPro on offense for both,
Bottom left power-up really doesn't matter right now. I think Gobble should just give it up.
Oh yeah, especially since it's a bomb, right?
Yep.
Like you should just let somebody have it. Well, actually, in a sense, it's working out pretty well because he's keeping one of their defenders occupied.
Isolation play, especially if Fatal Ace is as good as we've been led to believe, he should be able to get a clean grab off. And he did just now, but unfortunately was attacked while trying to sneak through the gate. Right now, Cheetos is in a kind of a soft contain. Let's see if he can get out. And
still not. He wants it bad. He's trying to wiggle his way around. Doing the smart thing too, which is doubling back. A lot of people will always just try and go forward, and sometimes the best play is to go backwards.
Error by Snack there, I feel. He lets Cheetos in, but very patient play by Gobbles and Fatal Ace. I think, I don't know if you agree with this, but I think towards the, they are playing a little too patient. They're making 0 grab attempts, even when Cheetos is on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely the case. Like, sometimes you just gotta sort of man up and go for it.
Yeah, but with such an important game, I cannot blame them. I totally understand.
We're all out. Pocket Weed he wants to boost past them whenever they try and bite. Probably not the smartest move, but they have the solid regrab. Oh.
Cheetos in a bit of trouble here, back in the opponent's base.
Pocket Weed trying to block, but
Snag with a nice solo return there.
Right. Oh, Fatal Ace must have picked up the bottom left power up. He had a juke juice there for a couple seconds.
And this could.
Yeah,
this
is going to be another cap. And another solid regrab train going on. Cheetos, not sure if he should have done that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Gubbles.
He was at best half a tower away from being tagged.
Pixels, I would say not even half a tile. Like,
Fatal
they
ace
were right
king.
on him.
He slows down, Gobbles gets him from the behind. But Cheetos has a solid regrab, and blue team hasn't really spread across the map yet. Very good opportunity to go to. Raja with a beautiful block on Gobbles, now only Fatal left to beat. But he stands strong.
Yeah, blue team certainly taking their time to reset. Not sure if it's a smart move to only have one person go towards middle and the other block off the entrances. I mean, it's good to keep them from getting back in base, but if you can't get the return, it's sort of like, what's the point, you know?
This is actually a great opportunity for Red. If he gets returned, Cheetos gets a rolling bomb grab. That's a fresh rolling bomb. Could be good.
And you pretty much called it. Oh, Gubbles saying ha ha ha.
That is exactly what Incrediballs didn't want to happen there. They didn't want to let the flag out of base. As long as he was contained, Cheetos could come in, but he couldn't. So right now, there's a 3-point lead with 4 minutes left to play for 21 Juke Street, and they must be feeling very good about themselves right now.
Yeah.
Solid lead right now. Oh, nice moves. No return inside. Cheetos still staying alive. Beautiful moves.
Yeah. I mean, I was just taking a quick look at the scoreboard, and it is strange that Cheetos has the most hold time of anybody by far, and yet, as I was talking over that, he decides to finally put himself on the map. I was going to say by far the most hold time, but not a cap to his name.
Raja fended off 2 defenders for the button there in order to get him the cap, and I have to say, before the game started, someone was bragging about Snack's ability to hold the button. Not very impressive right there.
Yeah. Are they gonna kiss? No.
Oh, Pocket Weed going in the wrong way.
Pocket Weed, I don't know, was he trying to get the kiss? If so, that was probably not the smartest decision he could have made.
Still looking very good though.
Yeah.
Returns the cat.
Yeah, nice. Nice plays. Down but not out.
Wow, really quick.
Oh wow, poor communication there. Nobody had the button, or was even going for it. Cheetos with another nice regrab.
More
Pop
risky stress.
again.
This is...
Nobody
oh no, but
going
Gobbles
for
has
that
him beat.
button. Yeah.
Oh, they must be breathing a sigh of relief with high 5 return on Cheetos right there. That was down to the wire.
That was a really close one right there. Cheetos and Pocket Weed, 2 of the 3 power-ups. TagPro spawns and it looks like Pocket Weed's going for it. Not gonna get it though. It does set up Cheetos for a one-on-one grab. And he's out. And out and safely out. Not going gate now.
Pretty good communication, I think.
Yeah.
He must have had information from his team to not go there.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I was worried he was going to work himself into a corner, but still juking his way around. Gobbles, I would say, was overcommitting a little bit there. If he was freezing in that pipe,
Yep,
a little
because
easy to get around.
he really had no reason to be there. He needed to close in upon his... it is possible, but unrealistic to expect a return out of a one-on-one situation on
Right.
blocks.
If you have a one-on-one, the chief strategy is to just try and go for the contain and hope that your secondary guy can show up. Oh, Pocket Weed. Nice maneuvering around Snack. Burger I think Burger was trying to get a bomb block, but really misplayed it if that was indeed the case.
Cheetos very patient
really
offensive
has, yeah.
defense.
They really have to make something happen right here. There is no sudden death, only ties. They only got a minute left to make 2 caps.
Oh, they only need 1 cap in order to tie up the game and assure themselves a playoff spot.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got the heads backward, the teams backwards in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is really dangerous.
Oh, I thought Gubbles was going to go for the kiss there. Do you know if he prefers Gubbles or Gobbles? Because I want to say Gobbles so often, like every single time.
I have no clue. I haven't really met the guy, but impressive play from him. Oh, they must not let him out.
Oh.
They didn't. 20 seconds left to play. I think right now 21 Juke Street is just trying to hold on.
Yeah,
15 seconds.
Now's the time for turtle strats, pretty much.
I think this is about it.
Yeah, there's not enough time to get a grab and move back.
3, 2, 1.
What a nail biter of a match.
Yeah.
Aggregate score is 4-3 in favor of 21 Juke Street to keep their playoff hopes alive, but they're winning by such a narrow margin. It must be a real test on their nerves in order to keep this up for another game.
Right, I mean, and especially if you look at just the hold time there. It wasn't 21 Juke Street, but it was the Incrediballs that definitely had way more hold time. They just couldn't make it back into base well enough.
So for all of you viewers out there, thank you for joining us at Nqoba TV. How are you guys enjoying the stream so far?
Yeah, can get a little shout out, Cornages. Erasmus Gnome wants Black Hat put in. They are freaking out. Chat's going wild. Oh, we got a little question here from Skeel59. Who has played better, Cheezus or Fatal Ace?
Cheetos? I actually think that Fatal Ace shows... Okay, for me, Fatal Ace's performance in this game is not his offense. It's his incredible mental discipline. There's so much hype surrounding him, and he doesn't let it get to his head. He doesn't think, oh, I am a great player, I'm gonna grab and get out of base to make it easier. But instead, he lets himself be pushed around by two defenders for about 5 minutes in that game because his team is leading and he wants to be the last line of defense. He is extremely safe, and I'm really respecting him for that. But in terms of like flag carrying shenanigans, I think Cheetos did slightly better that game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I was saying earlier, led the hold time by far. And just like you were talking about last line of defense, it's always incredibly risky to have the last line of defense be the guy that's carrying the flag. But again, like they can't get the cap if the flag's out of base. That's why everybody always gets mad at pub strats. But so Cheetos far and back there. It's really the opposites in playing styles. Is do you play it safe and do your best to, I don't know, make sure any slip-ups don't happen? Or do you just go for it and say, you know what, I'm confident in my own abilities. They can't catch me. Or if they do catch me, it'll take them so long that I guess it's just we already have somebody in base waiting or something like that.
Yep, I think Liquid called it right when he said that this was going to be an extremely conservative game, and it showed. So for now, there's been one lineup change. Black Hat guy going in for Raja.
Oh, nice. Which is strange too, because I thought Raja played pretty alright.
Yep, I think he did too. Especially with that.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just going to say, Erasmus in the Twitch chat calling it, putting in Black Hat.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I just wanted to be an ass and call out Snack for not being able to hold the button that led to an Incredible cap there.
Oh yeah, I remember you said, was it him personally bragging about his button strats? Or
Pretty sure it was his team.
Bragging about it?
Yeah, it was his team.
Oh, Fatal Ace was bragging about Snack's button strats. I mean, button control is definitely a very crucial part of a surprisingly many amount of maps. It's always that subtle thing that...
To be honest, I feel that for Boombox, it's a significant but not a major factor in how well you're gonna do, because even a lot of times people just try to brute force it through the 45 choke point instead of going either top or bottom, exiting the base. I have seen some teams make good use of the bottom exit, but very few make use of the top exit. What is your thoughts on the topmost part of the map on Boombox?
Do you mean like the gate?
Yep, the gate.
Oh, if you're in base, never go out of gate top. It's always like the stupidest thing you can do, right? Because look at oh no, I guess I have the stream paused, but it's paused in such a way that I can see the solid like picture of Boombox, and the gate is essentially 7 tiles long, right? And you consider the buttons 3 behind that, so you can have essentially a 9-tile lead going top, and the defense can still get the return on you.
Yeah, but especially considering the button is free floating and extremely hard to hold.
Yeah, I mean, they only have to touch it for a second even, so it's just, I don't know, I think going top is just never a smart play. Going out, even going back into base, it's always incredibly risky. Like I think we were talking about earlier, it seemed like, can't remember which team, but they were able to, oh no, it was
Incrediballs.
Yeah, Incrediballs. Incrediballs would be going straight. No, yeah, the Incrediballs didn't have the button, I think, and just weren't communicating properly because I don't know. They were able to go top so easily with like people that were obviously watching the flag. It wasn't a mystery top gate. It was just, hey, he's going top, and then somebody tries to move for the button. It's like that didn't happen at all.
Offensive defense is very powerful in Boombox, but it is so reliant on information. Are they going to use the top gate, which is a surprise? Are they going to use the bottom, which is also could be a surprise? Are they going 2? Are they going 3? Because 2 and 3 are so isolated from each other. But we are in the game and taking a look at power-up distributions. 21 Juke Street has a favorable TagPro on their side. Juke Juice in the middle, nothing much exciting going on right now. But Cheetos has a superior spawn, and Gubbles, I think he just didn't really even think that he was going to get mid.
I mean, it's at the level where I would have thought high 5, I think, was closest to middle power up, and probably should have gone for it. But oh, right there, you're talking about safe strats. Fatal Ace, nice use of the TagPro, helping out Gubbles.
Cheetos is in the very bad spot right now.
Oh, Cheetos with an amazing play.
He gets out! No way!
Oh, wow.
Stays alive just long enough.
Back and forth on that, who's the better player, Fatal Ace or Cheetos? Fatal Ace doing amazingly well to help out his offensive partner grab and get out of base. Cheetos doing amazingly well to grab the flag and stay alive.
Gobbles and Fatal Ace has some insane chemistry there. They did the power up, like they did the TagPro dance. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah.
Really well. And Gobbles is, oh nope, just as I say, he lets Pocket Wheat inside and Pocket Wheat gets the power up, but luckily it's only a rolling bomb. In the corner, Fatal Ace also secures a rolling bomb. And High Five right now has a TagPro advantage. If they can get out of base, nope.
Yeah, no,
that's it by Fatal.
Yeah, taking slow. Wow, really safe. Oh, Fatal Ace killing Cheetos. Saying, hey, I've heard you talk smack about which one of us is better. I'm just gonna prove it. But again, sort of an interesting play there because you saw both Cheetos and Pocket Weed just sort of not even going into base at all, saying, hey, I don't want to be popped by that TagPro, I'm just going to stay out here.
Very safe strategies. Pocket Weed running good interference right now, but Cheetos is not home and dry yet.
Yeah, oh, I think he had an opportunity right there. Had he gone diagonally, he might have been able to split, but power-ups again. Looks like Pocket Weed's getting bottom left, Stuffed Burger on right, and Cheetos gets center.
Complete power-up domination by Incrediballs right now. Let's see if they can make use of it, especially with a TagPro home and 2 Juke Juices. This should be a cap, if they can play their cards right. Nice move by Cheetos. Keep them away from the gate.
Oh, I was gonna say, oh, can Gubbles? No.
That was good enough.
Yeah, that was just nice solid play. Again, power control is ridiculously crucial on this map, and losing all 3, especially when one of them's a TagPro, will just really bite you in the ass.
2.5 minutes in, Incredible draw first blood, but it seems that they didn't have the momentum going, so it's a reset.
Yeah,
We're probably
full
gonna have
reset.
to rely on the next round of power-ups to see some action.
Oh, nobody getting
What?
button. I gotta call that a defensive slip up there.
Were you watching it zoomed in or center view? Because I couldn't tell if he clipped the. He looked like he was trying to sneak through, and I don't know whether he succeeded.
Oh yeah, I was watching center view. From what I saw, nobody got the button.
Yep, but I
he
felt
just didn't
that
touch it.
he sneaked through. I couldn't tell, but anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean it's always hard to judge, even if it looks close. Sometimes it's like, since the gates are completely pixel perfect, and then I have vanilla on, so the balls aren't. It's always a little rough to judge. Cheetos. I was gonna say a nice boost grab. I think he could have gotten his way around Snack, but he choked up a bit. And got returned on.
Right now, Black Hat Guy and Stuff Burger really just shutting down the 21 Juke Street offense right now. Fatal Ace with a nice boost in. He boosts Stuff Burger out of position. Cheetos wins the rolling bomb in the middle.
Can you see what power up it is under him? Oh, it's just a bomb.
Yep, 3 bombs
Yeah,
on.
I pretty much always say if it's a bomb, you got to get out of, like, just immediately defuse it, right? If you're out of position on defense, it's always rough.
Yep. On offense, I'm pretty sure Gobbles and Fatal Ace don't really mind playing one-on-one, but my personal opinion is this.
No, go ahead.
No, let's we'll focus on the action. Cheetos is a nice grab.
Nice grab. I think he was trying to do a little weird thing. Maybe he was just trying to defuse the boost so they couldn't use it to get the return on him. Does a nice little dance around high five, and it looked like he choked up a little bit there and let Snack get the return. Pocket weed.
Pocket weed.
Trying to be fancy and threading the needle. You either gotta, like, it is possible to boost below the spike and above the box, but it's just so risky that you're almost always better off either boosting up to 2 or down to 4, you know?
Yep, plus it doesn't really give you that much of advantage to boost High Five should have just set himself in the corner and take up 2 members of the opponents.
No, if High Five was in the corner, Cheetos definitely would have won the power up. Because it's a TagPro down there. We got a little power battle. They're slow. Oh, Pocket Weed with a nice little thing right there. Sneaking his way out.
If he was in the corner, he can have two people will not. They won't be able to grab on him with one person.
Right. Let's see if Cheetos is going to choke up and let Pocket Weed get ahead of him. Oh, he does, but they didn't choke up in the right directions, and now the TagPro is gone. Yeah, taking a lap. Always a good strategy is, if it's not safe, just be a little bit patient. Whoa.
Crazy strats right there.
Yeah.
Not just risky, that was surprising.
So, yeah. Whenever things like that happen, you gotta wonder if it was on purpose or not, essentially. Like, was that really what he was trying to do? Oh, Pocket Weed makes his way nicely around High Five. I think he was trying to get a, like, sort of a boost bounce into his own base, but Cheetos was just sitting there in the way. And Pocket Weed takes three different people to pull down Pocket Weed, and now Cheetos has a Juke Juice regrab.
Incrediballs holding an iron grip on this game right now in terms of having regrabs.
Yeah, definitely solid. But at the same time, it's still a 1-0 game, and this is only half won a game too, so anything could still happen. Oh, High Five, choosing to go for the power-up.
Can they get a reset?
Oh,
they
no.
can get a reset.
Yeah, I was going to say, had Pocket Weed successfully boosted 2, that could have been a fantastic opportunity. Because High Five went down for the power-up instead of, I guess, sort of trying to figure out where Flag was.
Fatal Ace and Gobbles finally getting the chance to play some offense here.
Yeah.
Nice grab attempt, although it looked ugly. I can see what he was trying to do there.
Yeah.
Oh, Fatal is free of
makes his
2.
way out. Only 2 in base. Gubble's going for the regrab. All 4. It's strange to see how 3 different guys there went immediately to base as opposed to going in slow and trying to get on Fatal Ace. I'm gonna call that a slight arrow on Fatal right there. And he just sort of ran straight into a wall.
Mm-hmm. Trying to keep his distance, he cornered himself, and Stuffburger is out and free.
Yeah.
I think this is what the Incrediballs are doing well in this regard. They are not just playing only offensive defense. They are making, because once you have the flag out on Boombox, it's so much harder for the opponents to do what they want to do. And if you see a good opportunity while playing offensive defense, hold on to the sec there. Look at what High Five is doing. Someone take a look. This is really scary.
Yeah, High Five might be lagged out, I think. Fatal Ace doing his very best to play 1-on-3 essentially. Do they does NLTP have timeouts instead of substitutions?
I do believe they have so.
Alright, I'd say that's roughly at 1 minute. The 1 minute mark was when it was called.
Yeah. What terrible. This is not what anyone wants to see. Everyone wants a good competitive game, not a 3v4 even.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And especially since that was basically they got a cap out of that 3v4. High Five was sitting down in a corner whenever the Fatal Ace was trying to do his best to go 1-on-3 with returning the flag.
He was really close. Maybe he was half a tower away from getting the button.
Yeah.
So this could be good for 21 Juke Street. A complete power-up reset. They might be able to get one. Optimistically, they are looking at maybe a cap out of this, but the same applies for Incrediballs because they also get a reset on the power-ups.
Right. So it's really going to depend on what the power-ups are and spawn positions. And that being said, a minute is really not like it can be just enough time and then not enough time at all. It really depends on how quickly they can get a grab and if it's a good grab or not.
I think it's very reliant on what the middle power-up is. If it's a TagPro, whichever team gets it has a pretty good advantage. Has a pretty good chance to get that one cap.
Right.
Well, unless something really, really mad happens, not gonna have 2 caps.
Yeah.
Or in either direction in this 1 minute.
Yeah, 2 caps is definitely a pretty large stretch to make. Not impossible, but somewhat improbable. Gubbles in chat saying he has mic issues. Fatal Ace making a joke saying High Five just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Which might be the case since he's not even in the group anymore. Did he disconnect from Mumble too?
Yep.
Oh, disconnected and reconnected.
Okay, I thought he was gonna, just quit the game forever, like certain members of the community have done in the past.
Oh no. I don't think it's ever happened straight up during a game though. It's always been after.
Kinnick did it?
What?
Kinnick?
Oh, did he not even finish that tournament thing?
I'm pretty sure he quit halfway through the tournament.
Oh, halfway through the tournament. Like, I was talking about specifically in a game. Okay. Like, with time left on the clock.
Yeah, and anyway, there's no reason for him. Like, we're just poking fun right now. There's no reason for him to quit. It's not like his team was facing an insurmountable lead on the opponent's side. Right.
I mean, at the same time, it really depends more on your personality, I would say, than team position at all. Right? Like, if you're on a team with people you don't enjoy playing with, what's the point of continuing playing? Especially if you're not even doing well, right? Like, if you're on a team where you don't like your teammates and your team is losing, then I don't know, it's a real motivation killer. I mean, I think I got a little bit lucky with my team didn't do so hot, but I think we all enjoyed playing with each other, so at least we all had that to fall back on.
What about your season 3 experience?
Season 3 Balkan Medius. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed that. Choxy was a great captain, and we had a whole lot of fun. And just looking at the players we had, it's strange that we didn't do as well as we did. We had me, Stall, and Micro, and Cam all on a team.
That sounds like a stack lineup.
Yeah, Choxy was there as well. And Osgod, I don't know if you remember Osgod or not.
Yep.
He was on our team. And he played kind of alright too. I think our main problem really was me and I would get super pissed off at Stalin because I don't know, I guess I considered him to just always be making the wrong moves. When I was like, okay, why were you getting the regrab when you should have gotten the block? Or why would you be blocking when you should have gotten the regrab?
I think you two are just like fire and water. You're not gonna mash. Neither is wrong, but you're not gonna mash.
Yeah, it's like fire and more fire, essentially, I want to say. Rather than do opposites, we're too much alike to just agree on each other.
Yep. Well, right now, Fatal Ace, 21 Juke Street with the power-up advantage, as well as the spawn advantage. Let's see if Snack actually goes on offense. No, but he lets Fatal Ace take it.
Oh.
Fatal Ace is definitely gonna win this power-up.
Yeah, I noticed he went, straight up rejecting. They rejected the TagPro. They decided to keep the TagPro on defense.
Are they doing 4D strats right now?
Oh no. I think they're trying to do 3D strats, and then their fourth player just sort of happened to be in the area.
30 seconds left. This is
30 seconds.
Scary.
Gubble's completely out of position. Fatal Ace saying, I just gotta go for it.
I think that was a decision mistake, to be honest. You should bring the TagPro on offense,
offense, always, essentially.
Especially, imagine 3 defensive players. No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, though, they didn't know that there was going to be 3D as the game started, right? They probably assumed that there was 2-0 coming their way.
Yep, fair enough. And nothing exciting really happened there.
Oh yeah, look at that sweet nothingness right there. Look at those 2 returns. Look at those 4 grabs that happened. Oh yeah. That's some hype. Hype stuff all over the place.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
I was surprised and pleasantly surprised that they pulled out a 3D for the last minute, because I wasn't expecting that, and it worked out very well for them.
Yeah, I mean 3D, it's one of those things where it can be risky, and then it can also work incredibly well. Because you need power-ups to crack it, essentially, provided people actually play competently. And without those power-ups, it's just well, how the fuck am I supposed to grab and get out of base when I'm surrounded on literally every side?
Mm-hmm. Well, 2 points down. Juke Street, 21 Juke Street, 2 points down. If they lose this, they're out. But then again, if Incrediballs lose this, they are also out. So right now, the chip is definitely on the 21 Juke Street's shoulder. The pressure is on them to get a couple of caps in the final half.
Yeah.
Do you have any? If you were 21 Juke Street's coach right now, captain, what would you be telling them to do?
I mean, it's a rough move, right? At some point, I want to say, okay, think of it as a 0-0 game. If we're tied, yes, we have to get caps, but if you play risky enough to get caps, you just let up more, is my personal opinion. So it's going to be a little interesting. I'm of the opinion that you should try and stick to what works best and not shake anything up. Okay, so they might have gotten lucky, but it's no guarantee that they're going to get lucky again. Whereas some other people are saying, okay, they got lucky once, just screw that, we're going to try something else. I prefer to stick to a set strategy that I think is best, and just trust that eventually the blow-up's going to swing the other way.
Lots of chat spam going on in the group page right now. I wish that you guys could see this.
Alright. Stuffed Burger saying, we're imagining the same pep talk you guys are getting Snack's just like, nah, we're just telling jokes to each other. I think they're quoting different little bit of speeches. Stream's over. Yep, Nqoba's calling it. Stream's gonna be done. Whatever. We're done. Later, guys. Signing off there.
No, please, never use please.
At least I'm not like Swingman. I actually say please in real life. Swingman actually says please.
Nice, please.
Pulse.
Alright, the countdown is on. 5 seconds left to the final half of Incrediballs versus 21 Juke Street. 21 Juke Street winning the first game and down by 2 points in the last half of the series right now. They need a win in order to secure their playoff spot, but in the same vein, 21 Juke Street, Incrediballs are going to need a tie or a win in order to maintain their own playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, so I want to say it's looking fairly well for the Incrediballs, where you're up pretty good and you only need a tie, but at the same time, you can't really let anything up. Again, it looks like people are going and trying to grab power up from bottom side, and I'm not sure that's a smart move.
I noticed that 21 Juke Street tactically decides to let their defense take one of the power-ups, which is pretty rare in Major League or Minor League TagPro. Am I correct?
I want to say it always depends. Boombox normally, unless it's a TagPro, I'll normally say, okay, you know what, defense, get our own base power-up, and then one offense tries to get mid and the other one just goes straight in.
Brody, but you know, I only see, actually, to be honest, the only power-up is exclusive.
Oh, Pocket Weed with a nice move, making his way straight around Snack. A little risky play there. Oh, Cheetos trying to get power up, instead goes for regrab. If I were him, I would have gone straight for power up to begin with.
The Juke Juice helps him survive the high five there, and he buttons him as well for a bit of extra time, and this is looking very good. Unfortunately, Fatal Ace has a TagPro in his base though. Let's see if they can make some pretty sacrificial, they can make some nice sacrificial moves, but Cheetos runs straight into high five.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you really wonder if it's on purpose or not, because it just seemed like any player would have been able to make that sort of avoid that move. Pocket Weed, I guess just freezing, didn't know what he wanted to do, and just got returned on instead.
Once again, we're falling into the familiar pattern where Incrediballs are holding the flag, while Fatal Ace and Gobbles are not making an attempt to grab at all.
Plain safe.
Especially with this kind of map positioning, I think that they need to be contesting the flag right now.
Yeah,
when the opponent flag carrier is contained in their base.
Oh, wow. This could be a cap right here. Gobbles. No. That's the wrong move right there. If you're ahead of 3, you gotta go for it, right?
Totally agree. And Fatal Ace is not coming to help him out either. But that I can't really blame him because he's so far away.
Yeah.
And the TagPro is has only about 10 seconds at the time of his when that happened.
I mean,
but
no, I was just gonna say, given the opportunity at that specific moment when we were talking about it, it was a bad move. What would have been a good move earlier was pretty much as soon as he grabbed the TagPro to take the red boost out towards his own flag carrier and try and clear the way.
Yep. And also Gobbles really should not have gone for the rolling bomb there. 3 members bid, just 1% to block with 2 defenders. I don't know, I can't agree with his decision making there.
Yeah.
Gobbles is free though. Oh.
No, he doesn't have the angle. Oh! I thought he had the angle, didn't have the angle. Fatal Ace gonna make an uncontested grab. And gets a bomb as well.
He's stuck there.
Oh. I don't think that's what he wanted to happen, but just sort of got returned on. Gubbles, probably not the smartest move, but it works out well enough for high five to get a grab and out of base.
Play is getting a lot less structured now. 6 minutes left to play. Both teams just kind of playing. They were playing extremely disciplined and conservative game at the beginning, but now with less time and frankly the situation is just heating up. Everyone's just going crazy. Snack and High Five finally gets a reset and power up as well. Just want to see if 21 Juke Street can make something happen because they really need it right now.
Oh, Fatal Ace gets a TagPro. Doesn't go straight, driving towards the flag. What's he doing? Oh, he was waiting for red power up. Was what he was doing. Gubbles makes a not not a very smart move there. I noticed that they're not using the boost into 2 either, and that's sort of my favorite way of getting into the opposite base quickly.
Definitely saving a lot of time.
Oh wow, like that's just some amazing teamwork and chemistry right there. Saving his own flag carrier several times in a row. Gubble's just trying to stay alive and get around 3 different guys. And he makes it past 2 of them, I think. Yeah, Black Hat doesn't have the angle. Pocket weeds out. Misses as well. Oh, and now they all swarm into blue base. Going for, yep, Gubble's getting the middle power up. Nice decision there. Burger with a decent return. Fatal Ace strangely like coming out of base for a little bit for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Does make it.
What a play!
This is a chance.
This is so good.
Can he make it around Cheetos? No, they cannot. And in fact, Cheetos has the flag and gets out of base.
Gobbles really needs to stay alive right now. Oh, shaves 1. Cheetos still has quite a lot of time. Wait for a return.
Yeah.
But they managed to catch up.
Yeah, he's
Evan
dead.
pinned down.
Oh, Cheetos. Oh, Cheetos.
Plus. Oh boy.
Oh, I think you, Cheetos might have thought that the power-up was spawning. Because that's certainly what he seemed to be going for. It just didn't happen. Fatal Ace, nice return on him. That's always frustrating too, is whenever you're on offense and you basically see the other offensive player that's okay, I can't grab because this guy can't get returned on, like seriously, so I'll just go and do it. You gotta wonder if he's getting a little bit frustrated. Double.
They need to push him in right now. This is a good chance.
Yeah, this is as good a chance as they're gonna get. Oh. Nope. Burger's out. First to get the return gets the cap. Oh!
3-point lead for Incrediballs right now, and they must be feeling super good about themselves.
Yeah. 3 points with 3 minutes left.
Gobbles is free though.
Out. Yeah, this same situation.
Oh, so close.
Cuts the lead back down to 2. A lot of back and forth. But again, only 2:40 left on the clock. We got 2 caps to go. Fatal Ace. You gotta wonder about his decision to
Carrier's use of bomb right there, I would say.
Yeah. Seeing their oh wow. Fatal Ace with a nice grab. Pocket weeds out. It would have been good for one of Deep Blue defense to grab the button, because now... Oh, yeah. Vito's out with a TagPro lead. There's nobody to cap, like, nobody to get the return on him. Contest of wills and offense here. Fatal Ace and Cheetos. Arguably, the 2 best players on each team. Both with flags, both trying to stay alive.
Cheetos staying up. Both of them right now, no defenders near either of them. Fatal Ace finds TagPro.
It's strange in that it looks like Cheetos is being chased much more adamantly than Fatal Ace is.
And I can't really blame Incrediballs for that. They don't really need to chase him to get the return. They only need to be in base.
That is true. Oh, Fatal Ace has a bomb spawning bottom right, but I don't think he knows it or not, or he just doesn't think he can make it there. We're cutting down. Not much time left on the clock. Oh, Gobble! We have, and do they need, 1 point or 2 points?
They need 2 more caps.
Yeah, they need 2 more.
Oh, when Stuffburger gets free.
Yeah.
This could be the end. Doubles needs to just come and chase right now because they need every hand they can get on deck. And maybe I would suggest right now one defender stays back in his own base. What a return by Fatal is, but Pocket Weed takes him down to TagPro, and this is not looking good still.
20 seconds left.
With that return, I think this spells the end of the season for 21 Juke Street. But what a game by
what a game.
Incrediballs to keep their own season hopes alive.
Can Black Hat get one last cap in?
Think he can.
He wants to put a nail in the coffin and pad his stats. Fatal Ace. And he gets it. It was a nice game. A lot of back and forth.
What a game.
Alright. Let's check out stream chat. Streamosaurus Rex. Mr. Dino saying, Nqoba boy. Yep, Grant, Incrediballs only need 1 to clinch. Juke Street needs both. Goog game. Ouch. Yeah. Just a lot of comments. Wow, Cheetos. Wow, Snack. Why don't you grab? Gubbles, please. Gubbles, please.
Man, Cheetos I have to say Cheetos did really, really well that game.
Yeah. Cheetos on fire. Do we want to get interviews or do we not do interviews?
Well, I'm afraid that it's time for me to sign out. Real life has commitments for me right now, so thank you all the watchers for watching. Thanks to our team for playing, and I think Nqoba is going to bring us the post-game interviews with BAllstar right now.
Alright. If you guys watching the stream have anything to ask the players, just type it into the chat and I'll do my best to allocate that. We got one saying interview Fat Alice. Oh no, that's Fatal Ace, right? Yeah. The old Fat Alice.
Happening with this group right now? Are they doing a new server?
Yeah, it looks like they were just using maybe they can't get back into River Horse's own little TV room.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just start moving people in? Alright. It's a long way to drag, but I got it. Bam! Cheetos, you're on Nqoba TV.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you feeling after your performance?
I'm feeling pretty great. We pulled out a great win there. Wouldn't like to happen any other way. One of the most intense matches I've played in a while, so.
Yeah. Stream was always going back and forth over whether you or Fatal Ace was the best player of the game.
Oh, Fatal Ace is a great player. It'd be it's nice to even be compared with him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we were specifically talking about just how well you seem to carry the flag, like just comparing hold times. It definitely seemed like Fatal Ace was trying his best to play it safe, offensive D, and you were like, you know what? I have the flag. I'm just gonna stay alive as long as possible.
Yeah, a big focus. We realized that if you control the regrab train, you can control the entire game. So as soon as someone else grabbed, we want to make sure we got someone else back for a regrab, and if we controlled the regrab, as I said before, we control the game, and that worked well for us in the second game.
Yeah. We got a question here from Carlander wanting to know about the halftime talk for 21 Juke Street, but I think that's the other team.
Yeah, it's Fatal.
Yeah, we'll ask that to Fatal Ace when he gets here. Twitch have anything else? Anything they want to commentate to Cheetos over here? Twitch seems to be fairly silent. Yeah, what are your plans for the postseason?
Definitely getting a little extra practice in. We got a lot of practice in before this game. It's one of our biggest games, but we'll be confident going into the playoffs, and I think if we can play how we did today in the second game, we should be good to go.
Yep. Do you know the seeding of NLTP yet? Do you know who you're going to be up against?
I'm actually not sure. I mean, it looks like we might be getting the 6th seed, so whoever the 1 seed is right now, I'd assume we're going against them.
Alright.
Oh, that's true, they got a bye, so probably like the 3rd, whatever it is. But we'll see. Whatever it is, we're going to give it our best and have some fun.
Yeah, well, you definitely did a good job, and good luck going on to the post game.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And we have right here Fatal Ace joining us for his post game interview. What's up, Fatal Ace? How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Doing good. Nice to hear. We got some people wanting to know what the halftime talk was for 21 Juke Street after the first half of that last game there.
I think Random White was highlight not to boost out of the use the boost basically. The other team was coming out with a regrab. Basically, there'd be more.
Alright, I'm not sure if you guys could hear it. It seemed like his mic was cutting up a little bit, but he said Random White Kid was telling him to watch the boost a little bit because the other team was using them too often. Fatal Ace doing a very good job. Stream constantly talking about whether you or Cheetos was the best player of the game. And I don't know, the argument was made both ways as to whether you or him were the best. So you did do a very good job. Specifically, I want to say you had excellent TagPro awareness combined with Gubbles. You really helped him out several times.
Yeah, those were some good moves. I got some lucky bounces too.
Yeah. Oh, Carlander. Apparently you're his man crush. Carlander loves you so much. And he's blaming your team because of for your I guess lack of a star-studded performance. Even though I think you did really well.
Yeah, I can I blame myself.
Yeah. Alright, so you did get knocked out of the playoffs, but you know, always looking towards next season. Do you have any plans for the post game next season?
Not really sure yet. Probably shoot for minors, I guess.
Shoot for minors. I do think you'll be able to get in because I know both personally with me and then several other teams were trying to draft you for minor leagues already. So I do feel confident that you'll probably be brought up at least one league level, if not to the majors.
Yeah, I think I could always use some more experience until then.
Yeah. All right. Twitch chat seems to be dying down now, so I think I'll wrap things up. Big ol' thank you to Fatal Ace for coming for this post-game interview.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. And I guess we'll sign off on Nqoba TV with his catchphrase, Nqoba please.